Thank you for joining me for your 2019 annual psychic tarot reading. I'm offering this yearly reading in video format effective January 1. So if you'd like your own personal forecast, that will be on my website, audreyalison.com, under the PayPal section. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck, Sag, so please feel free to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of divination. Sag, your first card out is Strength. Second card is Seven of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed, going into the Page of Pentacles and Justice, into the King of Pentacles. And this is the normal format, how I read for the year. I do have other spreads that I've created, but this one is my normal yearly tarot reading spread. The Three of Swords in the month of July. Knight of Pentacles. The Tower, wow. The Emperor. Four of Coins. Sagittarius. And the Empress. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. You're starting the year out strong and you're ending the year strong. You're ending and starting on major arcana cards. You also have Justice and the Tower and the Emperor in this spread. Not the most I've seen in a reading yet. There was one sign that had 6 major arcanas, but you have 5, which tells me this is a game-changing year. It's big moves. January. The Strength card represents Leo energy, and we do have an eclipse in Leo. On the 21st, there's a full moon total lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo. But the first one occurs on the 5th of January. It's a new moon partial solar eclipse in Capricorn. And it's in your money sector. There's a new confidence or development of self-worth, value, and appreciation. And then closure in the fire sign in Leo. So that second total lunar eclipse will affect you very strongly in comparison to the first one. But I like the Strength card anyway. It's saying that if you've had ailments, you're feeling better. Your physical well-being is top-notch in January. And your confidence is high in the month of January, going into February, where it seems like it could take a little bit of a emotional tilt. The Seven of Cups upright, even though this is reversed, when it's upright, it suggests a mystery and some pieces not fully yet in play. When it's reversed, it's a little bit disillusional, or there's some delusion around an emotional connection or experience in the heart chakra, because the cups govern intimacy and connection. And February has things a little bit up in the air. There might be some confusion, and not everything is what it seems. This card reversed reminds me of the moon in the tarot, the major arcana card, number 18, the moon. I don't know why I said 18. I don't know why I felt the need to talk about the number of that card. It might mean something to you. Maybe it's how many years you've been married, or there's you might miss an important date. If the 18th of February means something to you, maybe that's an important day that you need to note. We're having a Mercury retrograde in March, which is why this card feels reversed to me. And I'm sorry, clarity might be needed in February. You might be too unclear to make strong decisions this month. Then going into the Mercury retrograde. The Three of Cups reversed is sisterhood or not connecting with friends or the female figures in your life. Maybe Sagittarius is focused on things other than being social in the month of March. And we are having that Mercury retrograde at 29 degrees of Pisces in water, back through 16 degrees of Pisces through March 28th, which feels to me what this is about. There might be a disconnection or a miscommunication with a friend in the month of March. Watch how you're saying things and delivering your knowledge to others or your emotional experience. I'm getting an empathic feeling about a group of 3 friends, 3 females. They might even look like people to you that you know. A group of 3 females where 2 of them agree on something and 1 of them is left out of this. So someone's not connecting with the 3rd member of the tribe in the month of March is the message I'm getting. Entering April, where we also have a major planetary retrograde or 3 in the sign of Earth. So I love that the Tarot is always corresponding and coinciding with the astrology. The Page of Pentacles is an Earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And on the 10th of April, we've got Jupiter reversed in Sagittarius. On the 24th, we have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn in Earth. And on the 29th, we have Saturn retrograde in Capricorn in Earth. This is the month to tend to the health and the wealth of yourself. Try to say that. That's a good mantra. Say that 3 times. The page is also the messenger, and some of you are maybe seeing all of your doctors annually, checkups. Just make sure that you're getting the right results, because the message reversed is saying things might not come through as easily, or there might be some misunderstanding, or I would maybe tend to these things with patience. If you're getting your health aligned or finding trainers for your physical self or going through some practice and commitment with the body or health routine, just be patient with it. It might take you a person or 2 that you need to go through first that you don't connect with until you find the right one that you do. May shows the Justice card. This is a Libran energy. It suggests legal situations, fairness, balance, and a reciprocity. You might have a legal commitment or a contract that needs to be signed in the month of May. If anything, you should be fair in the month of May. If it's involving career or work, things should be 50-50 in terms of responsibility and partnership. Who's owning this should be fair. 50-50 is what I'm hearing. And some of you might be getting into business with people who have been in business a while. King of Pentacles, the master of environments and occupations. Forming contracts or partnerships with someone, maybe someone of Earth sign energy, which is that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm liking June for you. June says you've got security around you or available to you. Maybe you have offers in terms of work or your own development of successes. Now we're going into eclipse season here. So we have one in the eclipse pattern in January and then in July. On the 2nd, we have a new moon total solar eclipse in Cancer. And on the 16th, we have our full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn. There's also a Mercury retrograde, and that's on the 7th through the 31st, 3 weeks of the month. And that retrograde is in Leo. at 4 degrees, back through 23 degrees of Cancer. So there is some, July is the month I feel needs to be circled, and you have to watch the availability of your heart and protect what is close to you. That could even mean business or ideas or intimacies. This is stress, and it's also sadness and feeling like you lost something. So not all of you will be going through the same exact experience, but I feel like in eclipse season, it is stressful anyway. Watch your heart. Do things to, using rose quartz on the heart chakra is powerful. Hematite can be powerful there. Make sure all of your blood work is handled, and take great care of the inside of your physical self and stay on top of that. Some of you might be dealing with some low points of heartache or depression if you've had divorce. When I see justice near a reversed card and the tower here, it could be that you've been trying to heal and protect your health and wealth. I can't say that enough in a good way. The Knight of Pentacles upright in April is beautiful for a resurrection of yourself and really feeling secure and grounded. And we have Uranus retrograde on August 11th in Earth at 6 degrees of Taurus in this energy. So use that to, this is so Uranian too, Uranus retrograde in Earth. Use that to put something into motion to protect your resources and boundaries, physical self. September looks a little rocky, but it could be unexpected surprise in a way that makes you stronger. These two men are looking at this tower, and you could see it coming already. This change, redirection, two people going in different directions. It could be business partnership, it could be intimate. But I think it starts here in February, the thoughts of things being up in the air. You're your own boss, so why do you need to report to anyone else is the question I'm being told to ask. Oh, and look at this, Emperor and Empress opposite each other. He's looking away, and there's the division of resources. Some of you are absolutely splitting up, and it's something that you already knew going into the year. Maybe you're confident about it in January. And I feel like Sag might be taking control on this. You're your own authority in business in October. And Mercury's retrograding on Samhain, on Halloween, on the 31st at 27 degrees of Scorpio, back through 11 degrees of Scorpio, through the 20th of November. This is all about property, security. Again, I mentioned security here, confidence. And look at this, security. You've got a ton of coin cards and strength present. This is what you share as a couple. This is shared resources energy, and this is kind of like, I can read this two ways, that you're splitting this up due to this, dramatic influence here. Or you could be combining them, but he's looking at the dramatics. So it makes me feel like Sag, this is an Aries energy too. Very controlling, boss-like, but you could be separating or deciding to join together, but make sure things are 50-50. This is the even coin cards are about combined monies, and the Justice card is about balance and fairness, protecting your health and wealth, the resources. I just feel like that's one of your main priorities, mastering the environment and occupation, and receiving messages about work. December, the Empress is here. Motherhood, family, fertility, creativity, and abundance. There's also a new moon solar eclipse in Capricorn on the 26th of December. So there are new beginnings. There could be new pregnancies. You could be entering 2020 if you're of the age and able, pregnant. Let's see what astrological card is present for Sagittarius for the month, for the year, that you can draw upon. Ooh, look at that, Aquarian energy. Interesting. Well, on the 11th of August, Uranus, the governor of Aquarius, retrogrades at 6 degrees of Taurus. And that, I feel like Aquarian's energy is progressive and doesn't look backward, is forward thinking, forward, progress, reinvent yourself, remain balanced. Aquarians are the water bearers, and that reminds me of Temperance, even though that's not their card. This is a Uranian and Aquarian energy, the Tower, the lightning, insight, innovation. Some of you are considering rebranding yourselves and doing so in a progressive way. I hope this was helpful for you, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you a beautiful new year, and should you require private counsel, I'm at audreyalison.com. And remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.